Germany for the first time. World Cup holders lifting more silverware. And welcome to our look back at the Confederations Cup in the company of Christopher Sullivan, former US international, the Northern Irish manager Michael O'Neill, and the New Zealand boss Anthony Hudson. Gents, good to have you here. It's been a super tournament. It ended in St. Petersburg, and it began in St. Petersburg as well. The hosts, Russia, against Anthony's New Zealand. You had the honour of opening up the tournament.
Yeah, it was an amazing opportunity to open such a big tournament for us. I think for us, as a team, I think we were obsessed, almost obsessed with this first game. We thought this was a result this was the one for us against the host nation. We felt there was going to be big pressure on them in that first game.
But this one's, this is the big show, isn't there, beforehand? Yeah. Everyone's looking at this first game. You worried that the pressure would hit you more, or you hoped it would be on Russia and they might stumble a bit? Yeah,
we hoped it would have been, we were playing on the fact that it would have been more of a pressure for Russia. I think what happened was we had the national anthem, and then you had the president speak before the game, which was a little bit unusual. And I remember,
unnerving.
Well, I remember because we were actually in the dugout, stood up watching him in the crowd, but it was just a reaction off the whole stadium after he spoke, and also I was watching their lineup as well, and it just gave them a huge lift. And I think what we did, we just gave them far too much respect in the first half. I think we were just a little bit overawed by the occasion. And I think half-time came, and second half we came out and played a little bit. And I think what happened was we were just focused on so much on getting a result in that game rather than focus on doing our jobs. And but what a great lesson for us. And but that's why I said it was mixed emotions in the end.
Yeah, Hugo Bruce complained about the logistics. Actually, he found it difficult. Now you based yourself in St. Petersburg. You had one game down in Sochi as well. How did everything work for you?
I have to say, I thought that logistically, the organisation, I thought everything was fantastic. How they moved us around, it was all sort of very seamless. I think the difficult was for some teams, if you had the later kickoff and you had to fly straight after that game, and it messed with the sleeping hours and all that sort of stuff. But I found the organisation was very, very good for us, and but I know they had troubles with Cameroon.
Is that one of your jobs as well? You head of logistics?
Or everything. Everything.
I mean, it seemed to work Confederations Cup all about. You will say, hang on, we've taken a lot out of this. Australia might do exactly the same. Cameroon will do the same.
It's been unbelievable for us. I mean, I think in the last 3 years, we must have played against 5 or 6 teams in the top 50. For us to get to the World Cup, we have to play these games. And I think what we took from this, albeit we talked about the opening game and we were a little bit nervous in that first half, I think for the rest of the tournament, I think we actually did ourselves proud. We showed for periods that we can compete. In the Mexico game, I thought we did very well. And but one thing we found is physically, you have to be, we have to be fitter than these teams, turning up to give ourselves even a starting chance. So, but we've gained so much from this financially. Games, we couldn't buy these type of games as friendlies, so this has been great for teams like us, for Australia, and obviously Cameroon, and even the likes of Germany, who can come here and bring a younger team.
Yeah, and know how to win against.
I think as well, when you look at we're talking about a lot about succession planning with the German team, but with Chile, he really can't bring young players in because he's got to win now. He can't use this tournament to bring young players in. So that's probably why they're in this position, because they should have been doing similar to what Germany had done in the last couple of years. And obviously where Germany go into next year's tournament, should they qualify, go in with a fresh group with their top stars rested. Chile have got this same team and will most likely start with the same team. And as Michael said, to do their style of play over 7 games to win it is really, really difficult.
Yeah, it's asking a lot. Let's have a look. Yeah. That was Yara. That was a red card, James, wasn't it?
Yeah, that's a red card. It took a long time to actually go to the VAR on this, and then when he did go, to actually deem the offence a yellow card offence is a crazy decision. So
yeah, if you're going to look at it, make the right decision.
I think it can be a very good thing. I think there's a few things. Decisions need to come quicker. Sometimes it took too long, and there needs to be consistency. I think that's why you see some of the reaction of the players there, and you don't know whether you can appeal or all this sort of stuff. But there wasn't a clear process, and it wasn't consistent. And I think we saw in the final as well, it was another opportunity there where we can all see, and everyone using the VAR, you can tell that that's a red card. So you just want, so I think it's easy, fixable things.
Okay, that's the end, but I don't want to end on the VAR. Can we agree it was a pretty good tournament, actually?
Absolutely.
You enjoyed it?
Yeah,
I mean, the football was good.
Really good.
And you've learned masses from
it. It was good. Yeah, it was a great experience. I loved it. Great experience.
Excellent. Well, it's been great having you here. Thank you all very much indeed. Thank you coming back from St. Petersburg to here. Michael, good to see you.
Good to see you.
Christopher, as ever, thank you very much indeed for your company. And thank you for watching. So it's not a chilly summer. It's Germany who blew hot and cold, but ended up winning. Bye-bye.